Alex Salmond is a corporate fascist, just like all of the other prime ministers and presidents and even dictators of countries that Western countries hate or seem to hate with their public relations, which is really propaganda. So that's the madness, isn't it? Every leader of every nation is a corporate fascist, and there's no escaping it. It's as if everybody's blind to it. Nobody dare say that Obama is a corporate fascist, but he obviously is, because of his attitude towards even healthcare. It's still insured by private insurers that are in it for profit, and that's what it's all about. We've got to make a profit to make the system keep on running. And Scotland has its choice. The people of Scotland have a choice on 4 options. The first option, if you like, no particular order because it doesn't really matter, is the euro. And there's no guarantee that the people of Europe, with Spain and Catalonia involved, Catalonia wanting their independence from Spain, that Spain would allow Scotland to enter the euro, whether it's been in it as a sort of state of England or Great Britain for years, decades. So the chances of Scotland getting the euro are pretty much nil anyway. The English pound, Mark Carney was the man that actually lit the bag, or the cat out of the bag, in his speech about allowing Scotland to use the pound, the English pound. Well, he actually said that he would be the...
Third, a currency union requires a common fiscal backstop for the central bank. This is pure self-interest here for the Bank of England. Central banks must be able to act as lender of last resort, self-interest here for the 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 self-interest here for the
lender of last resort. Just as English people are slaves to the Bank of England anyway, and just as people that occupy Great Britain are slaves to the lender of last resort, which is the Bank of England. So the same would be true of the euro, wouldn't it? You'd not get independence at all because you remain slaves to the European bank system, whatever it's run, because I haven't bothered to sort of think about it too much, because it's a waste of time. So the third option is an independent Scottish pound, or krona, as some people have suggested, as if the name of the currency makes any difference whatsoever. The Scottish currency could be called anything, but a Scottish currency would still have to have a lender. A last resort. A private, independent, privately owned, I should say, independent Bank of Scotland. So, whoever's controlling this private independent Bank of Scotland and issuing the Scottish pounds would be the master of the Scottish people, because the Scottish people would be indebted to whoever was printing the Scottish currency out of thin air. So, three different options of three currencies which are all controlled by private, independent, international bankers. So, yes, there was a fourth option. Of course, the fourth option, which hardly anybody really knows about, is the natural law, resource-based economy. And to me, in a nutshell, a natural law, resource-based economy is a sharing, caring society, civilization, for this Babylon, because that's what it is not really civilized. But Scotland could develop this sharing, caring civilization without the need for greed and profit and the slavery of the Scottish people. It's as plain and simple as that. If you adopt a monetary currency, you automatically become slaves to the lender of last resort. So the fourth option is not to have a currency at all. That's the fourth option. No currency, just a caring, sharing society. And a society that's living in harmony with nature, which is the way it should be. It's the way the world should be. So that's the option for Scotland, isn't it, really? To break away from this corporate fascist system of economics and become truly independent as the world's first natural or resource-based economy. You've got to find out about it. There is no sovereignty in any fiat monetary economic system. In any monetary system, whether it be the money that's printed out of thin air and guaranteed by government bonds, gilts, or a lot of gilts in it, I suppose. The fact of the matter has to be that there is no sovereignty in any form of currency, even if it's gold, because there will always be the haves and the have-nots in any monetary system.